We realised that it's now encompassing many different forms. It's installation, it's VR, it's AR, it might be sculpture, it might be on the web. It can take so many different forms, and we were very concerned to show a variety of different types of animation. That was one of our discussions. So we thought a lot about how people are playing games, how people are communicating through animation, how animation can visualize ecological issues, gender issues, all kind of different social and political themes, and how they can communicate that to the viewer.
We had really very polished CGI works, often involving some big players, industry players, but what we collectively decided is that we think that Nica is really important to be given to maybe a smaller group or a one artist, probably not so well-known artist, because we thought that it could change the life of that person, and this person can find new community, new bonding through the work. So we thought that that's really important.
And in our judgments, we really wanted to cover pieces that weren't just dealing with aesthetics or form or clever new techniques. We wanted to deal with works that were really had ideas and thinking and investigation involved in them. So we were pleased to see a diversity of different people applying. There was also trends to do with, what software is fashionable. So we had a lot of things with point clouds and touch designer and other techniques like that, which are fashionable at the moment. And some of them looked really, really good, but we found them lacking in content. We saw a lot of trends about ecological issues. We appreciate a lot of young people feel this apocalypse of climate change coming upon us, and we saw a lot of ecological films about that theme. We saw quite a few about gender issues of different kinds and transgender issues, which was very interesting. And there were also some themes which came across very strongly. We didn't award them in the special mentions, but they came very, very close. There was a few about issues to do with migration and world politics that we thought tackled the issues very well.
Yes, we were a little bit conflicted. We wanted to stay very in a nature of animation, but we did have some very good pieces that were dealing with migrations, as you said, and we were torn because we were trying to find a connection with animation as a medium, and unfortunately, even though they made it to the end, we had to give a priority to what is really animation.
Hi, Kleina, it's me. I think it started again.
Well, first of all, it really had emotional charge and emotional impact, and it was very authentic. It was dealing with mental disorder, with the bipolar mental disorder, and we found it very compelling and immersive, and involved a lot of emotions. I actually cried, and we were all anonymous. We collectively agreed that this is a really strong piece.
So one of the trends we saw was that the VR pieces were really engaging with issues of voyeurism, point of view, a sort of distraction and sleight of hand. They were a lot more sophisticated than they have been in the past with how they're engaging your attention. And for the Golden Nica, we awarded it to a piece we thought really dealt with empathy and in capturing your attention to sympathize with somebody with bipolar issues.
And also it had a VR component, which is cutting edge technology, and we all agreed that it worked really well as a VR piece, and we might have overlooked it as just a standard cinema projection or standard animation medium, but with VR it was completely new experience. And overall, we concluded that there were a lot of strong VR pieces this year, and VR is getting as an amazing tool to tell the stories.